Hello and welcome to week 11 of Astronomy 030. All right, so I'm just going to give a quick rundown of things to pay attention to this week. Pretty typical week. All right, we're covering another planet. This time, the biggest planet in the solar system, Jupiter. All right, so there's always some claim to fame with these planets, and Jupiter is pretty important. I know I've said that before because we want to colonize Mars, and Mars is important. But as in terms of shaping the solar system, Jupiter is the most important planet. Okay, it has the most effect on the solar system. It's a distant second to the sun, obviously, but as far as planets, it is definitely has a huge effect on the shape of the solar system and the dynamics. And we'll talk just about the sheer scale of Jupiter. So lots of interesting things. Let's call some quick attention to the calendar. So here we are in week 11. We've got a quiz coming up on Friday, of course, and we have a homework due. Let's see. So the homework, I put the homework down as due this Sunday. Let's see, because yeah, and however, we got spring break. So actually, I'm going to push the homework back till the 11th, okay? Because technically this Sunday, spring break has already started. It goes from like Saturday to Saturday. And so the homework will be due at midnight on Sunday. So you'll have all spring break to do the homework. In other words, there's no reason to have the homework due at the beginning of spring break. So if you've gone over to Pearson and you see the due date as the 4th, that's going to be changed until the 11th. The quiz, however, is still due on Friday because you want to have the reading quiz done, do your reading this week. But then if you want to prolong the homework, that's fine. As far as stuff on the homework, there's some typical calculation problems in terms of the gravity on Jupiter, for example, the size of Jupiter, things like that. All these ideas of running numbers using those types of straightforward calculations based on fundamental physics. Other than that, there's tutorials talking about the clouds and orbits and so on. Okay. So pretty straightforward homework. The main content of the chapter is talking about Jupiter's magnetosphere, so it's a very strong magnetic field, talking about the four largest moons of Jupiter, known as the Galilean moons, talking about the composition of Jupiter in terms of its clouds and in terms of energy, how much energy is Jupiter outputting compared to how much energy it gets from the sun. And so those are all the main ideas that I'm going to be covering in the lecture, which I'll be filming later today. As I prepared for it and think about my ideas that are going to be in there. And those are the ideas you should be thinking about on the quiz. Okay. All right. So again, that's it. Next week is spring break. And then obviously we can start talking about the second midterm as we get closer to finishing our unit on covering one chapter per planet. Other than that, typical week, as I said, to start off this video, and I hope it goes well for all of you and you enjoy talking about Jupiter. All right. Which you can't quite see in the picture, right? You can see Saturn, but not quite Jupiter. So hey, when we get to Saturn, I can start pointing to it. Okay. All right. Well, bye for now. Talk to you all soon.